You're what up, though? Could help if the mic was right here, right? Yeah. Yeah. What I'm trying to do. You heard me? What up, man? If y'all on here, please like, please share, please like, please share, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Share with a friend, share with an enemy. I don't care. You know what I mean? Let's go. Come on. Let go. But what? What up? What else? What else? What else? Yeah. Never. I did. I did. It is. Yeah. A lot. Nothing to lose. We don't do this for nothing. Hey, I don't do this shit for nothing. If y'all on here, man, please like, please share, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please like, please share. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't do this shit for nothing. Not at all. No, no, no. Hustle and motor. Hustle and motivate. Yeah. Y'all on here, man. Please like, please share. We got some draft talk. We got some football talk. We got some talk. You feel me? Playoff talk. You know, we gotta talk. Gotta talk Lakers. Just got some talk, man. If y'all on here though, please like, please share. I don't do this for nothing. Please like, please share, y'all. Please like, please share. No. Yeah. Hustling motor. Jake, what up, man? What's up, brother? I don't do this for nothing. Hustle and motor. Hustle and motivate. Hustle and motivate. You know what? Yes, sir. What's good, y'all? It is Tuesday, April the 29th. Man, it's already May, man. This year flying. God damn. Detroit Lions, y'all got nastier. You think so? We're gonna see. I want to go through and see what we're gonna see what everybody did. Man, y'all was Super Bowl ready last year. So I don't see why that would change this year. Y'all just got to get it done. You know what I mean? Like y'all just got to get it done. That's really it, man. And I don't see why y'all can't. So really, it's just a matter of getting to it. You know what I mean? That's it, bro. That's it. Y'all just got to get it done. Just get it done at this particular point. But if y'all on here, man, please like, please share first and foremost. And thank you so much for joining. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know why. Y'all know who. Y'all know why. Why? I wasn't expecting to see what I just saw. All right. Bye. I'm gonna tag some more people, man, while we listen to the sultry sounds of Nip the Crip. Yeah, defense. I would say it's not just injuries, but injuries. And sorry if y'all hear this, but injuries on defense. Really, y'all defense was the walking wounded. By the end of the season, bro, it was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. Like ever. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, man. But again, I still think that y'all could have overcame. You know what I mean? Personally, but it just didn't fall that way for you. But the good thing about it, you come back. I'm sure y'all are probably the favorites in the division. Although that is a pretty damn good division, so it's gonna be tough to repeat as champs because y'all that's probably the best division in the NFL at this particular point. Green Bay, great. The Vikings, great. And the Bears did a lot of good in this draft. So you know. We'll see. We'll see, man. You just like I said, man. We'll see. I don't know what let's see. Y'all were signing practice team play. Yeah, y'all were. Y'all were, dog. Y'all were. It got crazy, man. It was crazy for a good minute there, man. I don't know what else to say. You know what I mean? It be like that sometimes, though, man. You just got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. But y'all did, like I said, given the circumstances, honestly, given the circumstances, I think that they did a really good job with keeping the team afloat. Like most teams wouldn't have done as well as they did. Period. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of them situations, bro. But like I said, I expect them to continue the same, man. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, you know, like I said, man, y'all were literally signing guys from off the couch. Literally signing guys from out the couch, and you still did very well. Finished with the best record in the NFC, man. But yeah, when you get to the playoffs, all those warts, those deficiencies, you can't hide them. You can't hide them in the playoffs, man. You might hide them week to week, playing a team that's not going anywhere and just don't care next season. But yeah, man, whatever those deficiencies are, they're gonna shine through in the playoffs, bro. You can't hide them. Can't hide them. I'm tagging some people, man, while we listen to like I said, the sultry sounds. The sultry sounds of Nipsey Hussle. What's Snipe at, man? Snipe! What's Snipe? Of course, we're gonna talk draft, man. We're gonna talk more draft. And y'all know what we're gonna talk about in the draft. And why. It's I don't know, man. I just got I don't think what took place sat well with me. I don't think it sat well with a lot of people, but and it's not really from the standpoint of what people think. You know what I'm saying? Like what people think, but that standpoint. It's not even from that particular standpoint. It's from I know bullshit when I see it standpoint. You get what I'm saying? I don't know racially motivated shit, none of that kind of shit. I know bullshit when I see it. And we've seen it before. We've seen it before. And that's the main thing, man. Like, I don't why playing people face? You know what I'm saying? Like, why playing people face, man? And if anybody think it was something other than that, man, then man, you are just blind to facts on purpose. On purpose, like you're purposefully blind to facts, man. It was so just going no further, man. Let me just go ahead and get started, man. NFL Draft 2025 took place this past weekend, Thursday through Saturday. The first round was on Thursday. I missed the first round. I wasn't feeling all that hot. So I missed Thursday. No, it's not that. I don't think it's that. No, that's why I was saying not from that standpoint. I don't think it's that. Hold on. I don't think it's that. But it took place Thursday through Friday. First round Thursday, second and third round Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday was the second and third round, and Saturday was the fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh rounds. Cam Ward goes number 1 overall. He'll be playing here in old Cashville, Tennessee, man. He went number 1 overall to the Titans. No secret there, no surprise there. I think that was understood. Number 2, my Jaguars moved up, traded with Cleveland. Gave up some picks, man, but fuck them picks. You know what I'm saying? We said fuck them picks. Y'all get these picks. We have potential Pro Bowler in 2 positions. Wide receiver and at cornerback. We moved up to draft Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter. I have no problem with that. Fuck them picks. We had plenty to give because of the stuff that we already gotten rid of. But with Travis Hunter, you pair Travis Hunter with Brian Thomas Jr., who who was the top receiving rookie last season. You throw him in there. Trevor Lawrence, you already have a couple good running backs. You got Brent Strange since I just know they're reshaping the team. Aaron Ingram gone, Christian Kirk gone. So I think let's see, Duvernay gone. So I know that they're going to get more outside oriented. If you know Liam Cohen, no, dog, we got plenty picks. Fuck them picks, man. Because if you look at it, Travis Hunter, man, if Travis Hunter was 2 people, he would be 2 first round picks. You get what I'm saying? If he was 2 people, he was the number 1. He was the number 1. He was a top prospect at cornerback, which would have made him a top 10, 15 pick. He was a number 1 prospect at wide receiver, which would have made him a top 10, 15 pick. He's basically 2 lottery picks. 2 top 15 picks in 1. Yeah. Trade them picks. Fuck them picks. You know what I'm saying? We had plenty of them. We got plenty of picks. Because I'm sure we'll trade more people. You know what I'm saying? But the rebuild, the players are there. I think the thing about Travis Hunter is worth that, though. He is worth that. He's worth that in a couple different ways. He's worth that both on the field and off the field. You see what I'm saying? Like we have to sell tickets too. Travis Hunter is pretty local. Travis Hunter from South Georgia. His hometown team is the Jaguars. He's you know what I'm saying? He's a hometown kid, basically. Just like I'm from, I grew up in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? I do know better. You ain't hearing me, man. It's more than just football. And again, what did we give up? What we gave up? We got they first. They gave us their first. We gave them a second round pick. We gave them the first next year. Okay. We gave them a second. And we gave them like a fourth. And they gave us something else. Fuck them picks. See, that's the thing. Our new GM came from the Rams. The Rams use that same strategy, man, to win the Super Bowl. The Rams make the playoffs every year. He is a great strategist. He is good at looking at, man, later round picks and building a team. Puka Nacua was a 5th round pick, dog. Puka Nacua was a 5th round pick, right? Hell no, it ain't even close. They gave their whole draft up for Ricky Williams. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't give up our whole draft. I think, man, you need to look at the pick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring up the trade, man. It ain't shit for real in comparison to what we already were giving up anyway. I would have made that trade, man, 10 times over. Not a second thought. Fuck them picks. Yeah, 1st round of next year. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. 1st round of next year. But we playing for this season. You know what I'm saying? So if I compare, I got a number 1 cornerback and a number 1 wide receiver. One. That's basically 2 picks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What up, Fred? Yeah, he definitely worth it. It's not even like a second thought. I don't give a fuck about them picks, man. You know what I'm saying? That's basically like our coach said. I mean, that's what our GM was like, man. It's a plan in place. It's a plan in place. Like I said, this guy was the assistant GM for the Rams. The Rams make the playoffs every year. The Rams don't ever have picks. Fuck them picks. You go get the players that you want. You add in the pieces around them. You make it work. Man, listen. You think we suck. Truth of the matter is, Jacksonville is much closer to winning than people think, man. Injuries fucked us up last year. Injuries fucked us up the last year and a half. 2023 season, we were 8-3. We were about to have the best record in the AFC. Injury. We lost 6 of our last 7 games. That kills. You know what I'm saying? Nothing you can do about that. 5 out of our last 6 games. Nothing you can do about that. This season, man, look how many games Jacksonville lost on the last possession of the game. You ain't gotta tell me because I know I can basically run them down. I can run them down right now. How many games we lost on the last possession of the game, dog? I thought we was, you know what? I honestly thought we were gonna draft Shedeur. No bullshit. I thought we were gonna draft Shedeur in like the 3rd or 4th round, man. I promise. I did. I promise I did, man. I promise I did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this. This is what I'm saying. We had the picks to move because we already been making trades. We traded Cam we traded Cam Robinson for picks. We traded Christian Kirk for picks. We traded a couple people for picks. We already, man, this ain't fuck them picks. Sunshine gonna be all right. Sunshine gonna be fine. The thing we got to do to Sunshine is protect him. Sunshine be getting his shit. He be getting his shit pushed in. That's the main thing. Sunshine get hit entirely too much. You know what I'm saying? We haven't done enough to protect him. But I think a lot of that is also scheme driven, man. Doug Peterson's scheme was a little archaic in the sense that it's a lot of play action. And no, you can't. He wasn't scheming anybody open like that. Like, for instance, Brian Thomas Jr. had 1,000 yards. He could have very well had 1,500, 1,400 yards in a better schemed offense. You get what I'm saying? Like, all the passes have to be pinpoint accurate. We don't scheme people open. We don't do much on the RPO shit. You know what I'm saying? No, we weren't gonna trade. Hell no. We might have just held on to Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things. You know what the best time to draft a quarterback? The best time to draft a quarterback is when you don't need one. That's the best time to draft a good quarterback, when you don't need him. You know what I'm saying? That's a big time draft strategy, man. When you don't need a good quarterback and there's one sitting there, draft him. You build his cachet up and people to trade for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you draft a quarterback when you already got one. You don't need one, you just get him, sit on him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I thought they would have just drafted Shedeur and sat on him. The Browns need a quarterback. They got 5 or 6. If you got 5 or 6 quarterbacks, you don't have one. They don't know who the fuck their quarterback gonna be. They got Deshaun Watson still there, dog. They got Kenny Pickett. They got Joe Flacco. They drafted Dylan Gabriel, dog. You know what I'm saying? They draft exactly. Y'all don't need them. But hey, like they said, bro. Like they always say, it's best to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, right? Right. It's just like a pistol. It's just like a pistol. Best to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's exactly. Hendon Hooker ain't playing it down. He not. But if you have to, if y'all need some picks, if you ever want to go, if y'all find a team that's desperate and y'all need some draft picks, y'all can trade Hendon Hooker. People don't know if he good or bad. You know what I'm saying? People don't know if Hendon Hooker's good, but they hear the reports. They seen him playing college. They know y'all sitting on him. You get what I'm saying? That's why I would have drafted Shedeur in probably the 3rd round, man. 3rd round. But the same, like I said with the Browns, man. They don't know what they need. They don't know who their quarterback gonna be. Kenny Pickett ain't gonna be the quarterback, bro. Joe Flacco, 50 years old. Deshaun Watson, man, is literally the walking one. He's a shell of who he was 4 or 5 years ago, bro. I think that shit has done more to him psychologically, and then it started doing shit to him physically. You get what I'm saying? Now he's a shell of who he was. Dylan Gabriel, 5'11". You know what I'm saying? He 5'11". He don't have the strongest arm. Shedeur, man. Hey, what can you say? Y'all had a good draft, man. Y'all had a really good draft. Yeah, y'all should do that anyway, though. 49ers had a good draft, man. Y'all really did. Y'all really had just replenished y'all defensive line, man. Y'all replenished y'all defensive line. That's a smart play. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody getting old, everybody leaving. I've been telling y'all for the last 2 years that the end was near for that group because it was going to become a point where they can't pay everybody, man. We can't pay everybody. And then Brock Purdy finna get a 500% raise. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna get paid. You got to pay Brock Purdy. He outplayed his contract then some. You got to pay him, dog. You got to. Yeah, Joe Flacco old as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? He is, man. I'm just saying. Joe old, man. I don't know exactly how old Joe is, but he old. So I'm finna look. Let me see. I'm gonna look first. I'm gonna look up what we gave up for Travis Hunter, man. Say, man, I've been saying it. I've been saying it, dog. I've been saying it, man. It was inevitable. It was inevitable, dog. All right, let's look at the trade details, man. All right, so all right, we gave up a 5th round pick. We gave up our 5th round pick, our number 5 pick, our 2nd round pick, and the 4th round pick this year, and a 2026 1st round pick next year. In return, we got the number 2 pick, a 4th round pick this year, and then a 6th round pick. That's not like we didn't get fleeced. We didn't give up 7 picks. You know what I'm saying? And get back 2. We gave up number 5 pick, a 2nd round pick, a 4th round pick in this draft, and then our 1st round pick next year. Fuck them picks. That ain't shit. Really, dog. That ain't shit. That's 4 picks, and we got back 3. The only difference is we gave them a 4th first for next year, but who the fuck cares? I can't worry about next year. Travis Hunter in this draft. He in this draft. You get what I'm saying? He in this draft. The only thing that's good about next year's draft, and that really, if things go the way that we expect it to go, is that it's going to be a lot of good quarterbacks in next year's draft, potentially. But we shouldn't need a quarterback. So fuck that first round pick. We don't need it. We don't need it. In my opinion. And again, that's my opinion. The only thing, like I said, pieces are in place. We've been sitting on Brent Strange. Brent Strange is still pretty young. Travis Etienne and Tank Biggs be still pretty young, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is just Tank third year. This Etienne, what, fourth year? Right? Etienne fifth year. Something like that. Brian Thomas is his second year. Brent Strange is only like his third or fourth year. Travis Hunter gonna be a rookie. We lost nothing. We got the defensive line kind of solidified. We got a corner. We needed a corner to side with Tyson Campbell. We drafted a nickel last year. I don't know. Our problem area might be safety. I think we're pretty good at the linebacker position. It's just about staying healthy. So fuck them picks. I don't feel no way about them picks. Like none. Okay, Joe 40. Yeah, Cleveland fans do love Joe, right? That's true. He did, so he ran them. He ran it up for him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. Hey, but like I said, man, he is 40 now. Even if Joe stars, bro. Even if Joe stars, no, man, Malachi Stark was a good pickup, bro. Hey, that's what I be saying. Like I was telling somebody, man, they were arguing about. I even posted this, but they were arguing about the draft. The teams evaluated, Shedeur to be a fifth round pick. Bullshit. But I want y'all to think about something, man. And I say this all the time. I can build a better team than most of them GMs in every sport, bro. I can build a better team than most of these GMs, and that's in the NBA and in the NFL. I guarantee you I could. I guarantee fucking that I could, man. Most of them play the analytic game. They be trying to stay up under the cap for the most part. They don't know how to spend the money or where to spend the money. They don't know how to build for the schemes that the coaches run. They are not smart. You know what I'm saying? Like they just do stupid shit. There's no way. Now I'm gonna say this, man. There's no way that Shedeur Sanders, who had been pegged as a top 5 pick, first of all, slides out the first round. Okay, slide out the first round. Cool. Okay, good. Cool. Second round, the Saints picked the dude that played in college 7 years. He'll be 26 years old when the season starts. Man, he done broke his leg. He done broke his shoulder. He done broke his arm. He done sprained his twat. You can't make me believe that he wasn't a better pick than that guy. Can't make me believe that. Bad injury history, and he's old as fuck. Nah. Jalen Milroe. Jalen can't throw. Jalen can run, though. Third round pick, justifiable. Dylan Gabriel, also in a little injury prone. Not the strongest arm, and he's 5'11". You know what I'm saying? Jake. Let me pause it. What baggage? Who you talking about? Should do what baggage? Arrest history? Drunk? Drink too much? Bad teammate? Not tough? What's the baggage? I want to hit. Nobody's giving. I asked 50 fucking people this shit. Nobody gave me an answer, man. What's Shedeur's baggage? Is it his arrest history? Is he a drunk? What is it? What is it? Dion, his dad? His dad. He snort like Johnny. He be out drinking like he got arrested for being drunk and belligerent like Baker Mayfield. What is it? What is it? Cocaine? It's cocaine. Bad teammate. Y'all. Too many watches. He hold his wrist up. He shoot the watch at his fans. He hold his wrist up at the fans. What's the baggage? This shit ain't got nothing. This shit should have nothing to do with Dion. It don't matter, man. That Dion said he gonna be the coach of Colorado. Dion said he gonna be the coach of Colorado. I had to turn the music out to that because I'm trying to figure out. And again, I'm not even the biggest Shedeur Sanders fan. I'm not the biggest fan, but I know, like I said, I know bullshit when I see it. I know bullshit. And like I said, it don't even have to be, I ain't saying it's racially motivated. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy that. Dion didn't say that. What? Pull it up. Pull it up. Dion didn't say that. Pull it up. Pull it up. Dion did not say that. That's propaganda. He never said. Dion didn't say anything other than nature. Dion said, man, wherever he went, he want to be able to kind of control where he go, because some teams, you know, what John Elway did that. Then John Elway and them dad is it. John Elway got drafted by who? Who drafted John Elway? The Colts. They drafted him. John Elway said, man, he was gonna go play baseball. He held them hostage. I ain't heard nobody say a narrow word about John Elway. Eli Manning got drafted by the Chargers. Archie said he don't want to play for the Chargers. Eli didn't even put the Chargers jersey on or the hat on. He didn't put the hat on when he got drafted. Archie helicoptered that shit. I ain't heard a word. You don't hear a word about that shit. Shedeur, flashy, cool. I understand that. Probably didn't interview well. Probably didn't interview with everybody because, you know, he was probably told that he was going in the top 10 and wasn't necessary. I'm sure that he didn't just do that on his own. They have people that advise him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they do. You know they do. I know. Jay, if he just pull it up, put it in here. If he did, man, I stand corrected. I didn't see that. Where he said he's going to be the coach. He want to coach his son or whoever the coach is where he got drafted is getting. No, hell, I ain't never see that. I ain't see that. I ain't hear that. Did any of y'all hear that? 13-12, what? His record? His record? You mean his record at Colorado? Colorado won one game the year before he got there. What the fuck are we talking about here? What did Jackson Dart win? Jackson Dart ain't won shit. Like people talk about that. Cam Ward didn't win shit at Miami. In the weak ass ACC, he didn't win a fucking thing. Jackson Dart and them didn't win shit. Jackson Dart and them didn't even go to a place where they went 1-11 the year before he got there either. Like, this shit bullshit, man. This is bullshit. None of these motherfuckers won shit. Look at this shit. Jackson Dart didn't even beat a good team to this year. All them years he started at Ole Miss, they ain't even beat a good team to this season, man. when they beat Georgia. Jackson Dart didn't do shit. Fucking Tyler Sharp. Tyler Sharp was Justin Herbert's backup in 2019 when Auburn played Oregon down, and I was at the game. Tyler Sharp was the backup for Justin Herbert in 2019. Bo Nix was a true freshman. Nah, that's my dog, man. That's my dog. Me and Jake went to school. That's my dog. Now, me and Jake, that's my homie. We talk a little shit, but that's my people. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Sharp shouldn't have been drafted at all, dog. That shit, dude is going to be 26 years old. What? Yo. Like, we talk about all this winning. Think about Quinn Ewers, dog. Quinn Ewers won a lot of games. Quinn Ewers got drafted in the 7th round. 7th round. Like, if 13 and 12 was a prerequisite, if that was the case, Quinn Ewers been to the playoff. Quinn Ewers been to the playoff the last 2 years. He got drafted in the 7th round. And you know what, though? He got drafted in a good place. He should be the backup. He's literally Tua Tagovailoa with a left hand. He's Tua. He's a left-handed Tua. Like, that shit don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by that, man. Like, it was stupid. Dylan Gabriel ain't had no business going nowhere. Dylan Gabriel shouldn't have went before the 5th round. That's why I said he's a right-handed Tua. Like, that's why if I say a left-handed Tua, I mean right-handed. He's a right-handed Tua. And, you know, as far as, hold on, let me turn hustle down a little bit. But as far as like scheme fit, oh man, Quinn Ewers in the perfect place. They run that, man. They run the same scheme basically that Sark run. Same scheme. Read option, man. Quick passes. You don't hold the ball too long. Get the ball out your hand. Throw it accurate. He's literally the perfect backup for Tua. They are the same person. Arm not the strongest, but they get the ball out quick and it's accurate. You know what I'm saying? Both injury prone. Injury prone, but definitely accurate. You know what I'm saying? Ball out quick. Too damn old, man. Yeah, I think, man, again, I ain't saying if the folks saying Shedeur shouldn't have won in the 1st round, cool. 2nd round, cool. Man, you start going down 3rd round and you look at the people that got drafted in front of him. I'm not the biggest Shedeur fan, but you can't sit here and tell me that he wasn't productive, that he wasn't smart. He played smart. He threw the ball accurately. Man, I don't care what kind of scheme you run. Dude threw for 7,000 yards the last 2 years. Dude threw for 64 touchdowns the last 2 years. Dude completed 72% of his passes the last 2 years. It's hard to complete 72% of your passes in 7-on-7 for playing against nobody. Like, bro, it can't be justified to me. It can't be justified to me, man. He had no offensive line. He had no running game. They had no. Do you know their leading rusher had maybe 400 yards for the season, dog? They had no running game, and we sat there week after week and watched him get his ass drugged in the dirt. We watched him get his ass drugged in the dirt every week, bro. And you ain't see him get up and cuss out none of his offensive linemen. You ain't see him slam his helmet. You ain't see him do none of that shit, man. That dude just got up, man, went to the sideline. I got up and ran the next play. All that shit is bull shit. Yeah, man. No, it's cool, man. It missed me, man. It missed me. But yeah, it was crazy in surrounding areas. But yeah, I'm all is good. Thank you for asking, man. I appreciate that, man. All is well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I made it out good, bro. Yeah, I can't complain, man. Some people got fucked up here, man. But you know, grace of God. Grace of God. Yeah. Yeah, if he like think if he played with Georgia offensive line, man. Think if he played behind Georgia offensive line. Like that bum Carson Beck. Carson Beck, ooh, all that, man. Hey, all that little glitter fell off dude when they saw he really couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Look at Carson Beck. Carson Beck a bum. A bum. He's a bum. Think what Shedeur would have did with their offensive line. They running game. You know what I'm saying? Carson Beck a bum. Jalen Milroe, man. Jay good too. Yeah, he good. He good, man. Everybody up here, man. Well, all my immediate people, man, was fine, man. I gotta tell him you asked about him, man. But yeah, he was fine. Yeah, he was definitely top 5, man. He was top 2. He was top 2. He was a top 2 quarterback in this draft. Like he couldn't keep going back and forth saying it's Cam Ward, Shedeur saying Cam Ward, Shedeur saying. All of a sudden, man, Shedeur Sanders was telling them like, well, what the Giants gonna do at 3? How I went from being what the Giants gonna do at number 3 to being in the 5th round, 144. I didn't do shit. Yeah, Beck a bum. Beck is a bum, dog. Right, man. Milroe, man. Milroe can't throw this goddamn. Milroe can't ball a piece of paper up and throw it in this wastebasket I'm sitting next to, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't. And I can't be told otherwise. but to Milroe's credit, Milroe is a top tier runner, top tier athlete. So I know teams are looking at it like if we can get his passing, if we can help him with his feet, because he has terrible footwork passing. I know teams are like, if we can get his footwork together, we can help him, you know, in that regard. Then, you know, we may have something there. So I get it from that standpoint. But he's got a top tier. He's got his top tier skill. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to run. He's a hell of a runner. Like I can't just say he's a good runner. He's a great fucking runner, dog. You know what I'm saying? Will Howard, man, y'all just drafted another, and they drafted another Mason Rudolph. Will Howard, you know what? Will Howard is decent. I don't see anything special about Will Howard. But I could be wrong. Kenny Pickett. I don't know what to say about Kenny Pickett, man. Kenny Pickett should have tried to stay in Philly. He should have tried to stay in Philly. See, some players, man, have to. Sometimes you have to take yeah, dog, he ain't shit, man. Right, dog, same motherfucker. Like sometimes you have to take the Geno Smith route, man. Geno Smith. Sorry, y'all. Geno Smith. Best thing Geno Smith did was be able to sit for a few years, man, and reclaim his shit. And the good thing about that is that Pete Carroll recognized that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to play the long game. See, that's kind of how it used to be in the league. Like they didn't just take you and throw you out there and let you fuck up and kill your confidence and all that kind of shit. Like most teams drafted a quarterback when they didn't need one. You know what I'm saying? So if you're the best quarterback in the league or coming out the draft, even if I draft you number one overall, most times I don't want to play you the first year. I don't want to play you the second year if I can't. I usually want to let you sit for a year, at least a year, hopefully two. Why y'all think? Why y'all think? Why y'all think the Packers ain't had no fall off at the quarterback position for the last 25 years? The Packers basically went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to now Jordan Love. They ain't had a bad year yet, dog. Because they draft these guys and let them sit. You know what I'm saying? Like Aaron Rodgers got drafted in 2005? Aaron Rodgers didn't play till what, the 2008 season? 2009? You know what I'm saying? Peyton was terrible. Peyton was terrible his rookie year, dog. Peyton was terrible his rookie year. Peyton, the Colts went 3-13. Peyton threw 30 interceptions. Peyton was terrible. But, you know, that's just the route they took. You knew Peyton would be good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that. But the teams, like when you can draft a guy and let him sit and learn behind somebody good, you don't have to just draft. You ain't got to throw them out there and play them. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't have to do that. See, most times, man, when you draft a quarterback because you need a quarterback, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Yeah, he went 3-13 his first year, man. He threw 30 interceptions. But when you draft a quarterback when you need one, you in trouble. And they gonna struggle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should have, like, for instance, the Giants, they gonna struggle. The Titans gonna struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna struggle up here with Cam Ward. They got Will Levis, man. Will Levis ain't, bro, they gonna struggle. And I hope that he don't lose his confidence when they throw him out here. You know what I'm saying? But he's a grinder, but he's gonna struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's an inevitability. They didn't need Tom Brady. That's why he succeeded. You get what I'm saying? Like, Tom Brady succeeded because he knew he had to work hard to even get a chance. They didn't need him. So when he got his chance, he dove on that shit and he didn't let it go. Like, I can respect that. You get what I'm saying? I can respect that. He was there, man. What was that? His second, third year? Yeah, Bledsoe was the best player. Bledsoe was the best player in franchise history, and they benched that bitch. He got Wally pipped. He got Wally pipped, nigga. Horn Jr. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Carolina had a good draft, man. Carolina had a really decent draft. If you look at the moves they made. Carolina had a good draft. The 49ers had a good draft. The Ravens, what I was gonna say about y'all, man, the Ravens. Remember, I was just saying, dog. Remember, I was just saying how most teams are terrible as far as building a team, and they don't know what to do to make their team better, bro. That's not the Ravens. The Ravens do great. They are literally, like, when I think about consistently good franchises, when have the Ravens been consistently bad? Hell, the Ravens ain't never been bad 2 years in a row. I don't remember the Ravens really being bad at all in over the last almost 25 years, man. I don't remember the Ravens being bad at all. Now, do I think they had a dud at quarterback a couple times, like when they drafted Kyle Bowler? That wasn't smart, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, especially on the defensive end, the Ravens get it right. They got a right quarterback the last couple. They drafted Joe Flacco. Great draft, great pick. After him, they drafted Lamar Jackson. They didn't need Lamar Jackson. You get what I'm saying? They didn't need him. They had Joe Flacco. He didn't have to come in and play right away. He just came in and took the job. Joe Flacco wasn't washed. But if you have a top-notch talent sitting there, I don't give a fuck what. Draft the quarterback, bro. Get him. When the Packers drafted, like I said, when the Packers drafted Aaron Rodgers, they didn't need Aaron Rodgers. When they drafted Jordan Love, they didn't need Jordan Love. And whoever replaced Jordan Love, when they drafted, they ain't gonna need him. You know what I'm saying? Like it, but the Ravens are consistently good at the draft, and that's why I was like, when you said y'all drafted Malachi Stark, he gonna play, and he gonna play well, because he gonna be playing with Kyle Hamilton. He gonna be playing with goddamn Marlon Humphrey. You know what I'm saying? Who the other DB y'all just drafted last year? Worked out. Linebackers, of course they work out. Roquan's not Roquan. Is it Roquan Smith? Who y'all? Roquan Smith? Whoever it is, it don't matter. Y'all draft them. They gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Bears had a good draft. The Falcons also had a good draft. Yeah, I know Queen left. Queen went to Pittsburgh. But yeah, the Falcons and Bears did really well in their draft. The 49ers, like I said, I think the 49ers did well. The Saints, bro, I don't know what to say about them, man. It was so funny, man. I was looking at a video somebody put on TikTok when they drafted dude at tackle, Kelvin Banks. You just heard somebody else. Who the fuck is Kelvin Banks? Who's that nigga? Somebody cousin? Oh man. So I'm looking at, let me see who they got ranked, man. I'm gonna look at NFL picks and grades, my all 32 teams. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna say, man, Tyler Show, man, whoever, man, seriously, dog. Kellen Moore should be fined for that shit. He just got drafted, dog. They should have fined him for even suggesting that shit. And Mickey Loomis going on with that shit. They should be fined, dog. They should be ashamed of themselves, man. Tyler Shuff is not gonna play a meaningful game, a meaningful snap in this league. Remember, I said it. I said that. All right, so here go the draft grade. So we're gonna start NFC East. Yeah, Isaac. I think this was Isaac's last draft too. I think it was. No, I'm not sure, but all right, NFC East. Okay, the Celtics just put the Magic out. Peace to y'all. Let's see. Sorry, this should be right. Yeah. Yeah. Let me turn this up. Yeah. Ben, what up? Girl, you ready for sex? Yeah, that shit was stupid. For sure. All right, so the draft grades, bro. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, but he knew that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was blatantly obvious they were finna take a quarterback, and it's like they just said Dylan Gabriel, and Dylan Gabriel was like, me? When my boy, your boy entered the portal. Cuz entered the portal. He entered the portal. All right, draft grades, man. All right, so starting with the NFC East. All right, they said that the Cowboys had a A draft. Great, they graded the Cowboys an A. Tyler Booker, most interesting pick. Say pass rusher, Donovan Ezaruka, Siobhan Revelle, Jaden Beluda. He a good running back. Phil Maffa from Clemson, yeah. So I can see that. The Giants got a B. The Jackson Dart pick was a bit of a reach. Well, Josh, Josh need to hear the Jackson Dart pick was a bit of a reach. That's an understatement. Understatement of the fucking century right there. Of the goddamn century that was. Hell yeah, he was a bit of a reach. Let's see. So he was editing. Bro, look, Abdul Carter be a threat for defensive rookie of the year, playing next to Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, and old boy. What's old boy? The other dude, other pass rusher. Yeah, from Oregon. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Whatever. All right, bro. That bum fuck. That bum fuck that the Saints drafted is better than damn Daniel Jones. Shit. But they saying he'll reach because man, they hadn't just signed. First of all, they traded back in to get him. So let's talk about how bad that was. Yeah, Thibodeau. That's what I'm talking about. Kayvon Thibodeau. But man, you trade back up to get. You probably could have got Jackson Dart in the second round. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have to trade back in to get him. You know what I'm saying? But that's some Joe Corn. But see, that's why. See, like I keep saying, some of these goddamn GMs and all, like who the fuck? The Giants always make the wrong goddamn move. They always make the wrong move. They always do the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they are stupid. Stupid. They're not a well-run organization, especially man. When you get rid of folks like Tom, when Tom Coughlin left and all these man, the Giants ain't been good since Tom Coughlin left. They ain't been good since Tom. You Bill Parcells days, man. Like they are fucking stupid. Like it's no other way to put that, man. Dude, they drafted Jackson Dart because he went to Ole Miss and his daughter goes to Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? And Eli Manning went to Ole Miss. Like, dog, that shit is fucking stupid. Nah, Saquon was the last good pick they had, and they let him walk, and they gave all his money to Daniel Jones. And by the time halfway through last season, Daniel Jones was gone, and Saquon finna win the damn MVP or be an MVP runner-up or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, think about that shit. Neighbors was a good pick last year. I say that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they do the wrong shit. They always do the wrong shit. Poorly run franchise. Very poor. Let's see. Philly, what's they pick? What's they draft? They gave them a B. They got Jahai Campbell, Andrew Makuba. Makuba was a really good pick for safety. You add him to Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper and White Boy Cooper. Cooper DeWan. I ain't no Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeWan. Yeah, that's a really good pick. N'Kobe Dean should be back next year. The rich getting richer. Smell Mondon. Kyle McCord. Kyle McCord was a good pickup by Philly in the 6th round. That's a good pick. Kyle can throw. Let's see. The Commanders got a B plus. Josh Connolly. They only had 5 picks. Trey Amos was a good pickup out of Ole Miss. So yeah, the Bears, they gave them a B. Colston Loveland. I think I would have picked Tyler Warren in front of Colston Loveland, but you know they're 1A, 1B. I would have picked Tyler Warren though. Luther Burden III was a really good pick in the 2nd round for them. Shamar Turner, defensive tackle, Texas A&M, another good pick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they made some good picks. Detroit, here y'all go with y'all B. Isaac Tesla, combine guy. He ain't even get the ball thrown to him at Arkansas for real. Tate Ratledge was a good pickup. I like because the thing that I like about Detroit built their team from the inside out. So they're always going to replenish the lines. The offensive line and the defensive line are the reason that Detroit been winning like they've been winning these past couple years. They work the lines. They start with the lines and they build around that. Dan Jackson, a good pickup. They say he's gonna be a special team stud. Watch what I tell you. Dan Jackson, safed out of Georgia. Packers got a B pick. Matthew Golden was a great pick. The Packers got so many good wide receivers. The shit should be a fucking against the fucking law. Belton, Barron, Sorrell. That's decent. Michael Robinson. That's decent. Yeah, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all and Ohio State. Y'all dominated the draft, man. The Vikings got a C. Damn. But they only had 5 picks. Tay Felton, Dominic Jackson. Not very good. All right. So NFC South. They gave the Falcons a C minus. Jalen Walker and James Pierce are good, but you know what though? I don't agree with that, man. I don't agree. I don't agree with that because I'm looking at the first 4 picks, man. Jalen Walker, James Pierce, Xavier Watts, and Billy Bowman. Them motherfuckers are some ball players right there, man. They all on defense too. They trigger. I mean, they maybe because they didn't have well, they should. I guess they said they should have addressed interior depth. They said, but look, drafting 2 safeties instead of addressing the interior depth was an interesting move. But Jesse Bates III, Billy Bowman Jr., and Xavier Watts are all ball hawks. Exactly. They trying to turn that bitch over. He might be a bust, but he might be Javon Curse. I think, man, they just come in and start him off, man, just rushing the pass on rush down. Like, dude can be unblockable. I've seen games where he was unblockable. So he could be a bust. He could be the beast. You know what I'm saying? Carolina, like I said, I like they draft. They got an A. Ted McMillan, Trevor Etienne, Scorden, Princely, Yuma Maley. I can't remember. Jimmy Horn Jr. Great picks. So yeah, I like all these picks basically, man. Ted McMillan, Scorden, Princely, Etienne, Jimmy Horn, Evans. Nah, Pierce, man, you know, man, Javon Curse one is, you know, I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be good. The Saints, they gave him a B minus. Kelvin Banks Jr. was a really solid add to New Orleans offensive line. Banks has tackle and guard versatility, but the rest of the Saints draft just felt okay from value perspective. Tyler Shaw has good film, but the profile that makes him a fairly big risk at the top of the draft. Danny Stutzman, I liked him as a pick. Most interesting pick, Tyler Shaw. Shaw is going to be 26 years old by the fall, making one of the oldest drafted rookies in league history. Shaw will have a chance to compete for a starting job, which makes sense for someone on his timeline. Shaw has started traits, but his age and injury history make him a tough prospect to try and figure out. Shit, stupid. You ain't even no tough. Devin Neal was a good pick too at running back from Kansas. He's tough. Tampa, they gave them a B. Abuka, Benjamin Morris, got all good picks. Ted Johnson, good, you know. Arizona got an A. I ain't paying much attention, but yeah, if you look at it, Walter Nolan, shit. Walter Nolan, Will Johnson, Jordan Birch, and Cody Simon, and Denzel Burke. Damn, that's really fucking good. That's really fucking good, dog. This is what dude said. I love this draft class. The Cardinals had a clear plan to upgrade their defense and took some big swings on talented players. Walter Nolan, Will Johnson, Jordan Birch, Denzel Burke. Damn. That's a good pick. That's a good damn draft. I didn't pay attention to them. Yeah, they got Will Johnson, but I forgot about Jordan Birch and Cody Simon. I knew they had got Walter Nolan. That's a damn good draft. Look at the Rams. A draft. All them fuck them picks they do. Picking up the Falcons 2026 first round pick for this year. 26 overall made it an A by itself. Getting Terrence Ferguson in the second round. He's a good tight end, man. Dude out of Oregon. Yeah. Jarquez Hunter is going to be the steal of the draft at that position. No, it's not going to be Jarquez Hunter. Actually, I'm going to tell you who it's going to be. But Jarquez Hunter is a steal. Fourth round, man, he's going to run, especially, man, playing for Sean McVay. Sean McVay going to run that bitch. That was said most interesting pick, Jarquez Hunter. The Rams have spent a lot of draft picks on running backs in the past few years. And Hunter joins a somewhat crowded backfield with Kyron Williams and Blake Corum. Obviously, it's not unusual for running backs on the third day to make an impact as rookie. So it'll be fascinating how head coach sees Hunter, a talented runner, fitting into it, man. Jarquez is going to be a good runner, dog. 49ers, they gave y'all a C+, bro. They gave y'all a C+. That's crazy. Wonder why. Let's see. Here's why. Michael Williams in the first round and Alfred Collins in the second round were fine. However, the Niners made some reaches with linebackers Nick Martin and Upton Stout. Martin and Stout were projected to go late day 3 and probably are closer to depth pieces than starters. I don't know. I have to trust y'all because y'all do a good job of scouting y'all team, man, and the players. Except Trey Lance. Still, the 49ers beefed with the defense, which was they desperately needed. Upton Stout only 5'8". Jordan James, good pick. Curtis Rourke was a good pickup, a late round quarterback pick, man. He can throw that bitch. He got pro qualities, man. He can throw. I ain't finna hate on that. Can't hate on that. All right, let's see. See, the Seahawks, they gave them a B+. Seahawks chased athleticism in this draft. Gray Zabel, Nick Amenwari, Jalen Milroe, Elijah Arroyo, and Torrey Horton. I remember Torrey Horton, wide receiver at Arroyo, tight end at Miami. Yeah, these some good picks. Horton at he was at Colorado State. Yeah, that's right. Damian Martinez. That's a decent draft. The Bills got a B-. Defense was on the menu. Deion Walker. See, Maxwell Harrison, TJ Sanders, Landon Jackson, Deion Walker, Jordan Hancock. Yeah, pretty decent. Dolphins got a B-. The Dolphins added to the trenches with their first 2 picks. Kenny Grant isn't someone I had linked to Miami, but it's a selection I like more than I marinate though. Most interesting pick, Ollie Gordon Jr. Okay, they did get Ollie Gordon. That's right. Kenny Grant, Jonah Savea, Jordan Phillips. And like I said, Quinn Ewers in the 7th round. Quinn Ewers going to be the backup. Remember I said that. He going to be the backup in Miami. The New England got an A. Will Campbell, Travion Henderson, Kyle Williams, Jared Wilson, Craig Woodson. Yeah, pretty good haul. Pretty good haul. Kobe Minor. All right. The Jets got a B plus. Armand Membo. Mason Taylor was a really good pickup for the Jets. I wish we could have got him. Azariah Thomas, Arian Smith. Arian Smith can't catch. I don't know why he got drafted. So I know he can run. I know he fast, but he cannot catch at wide receiver. Our wide receiver cannot draw. Shout out to my boy Malachi Moore. Shout out Penny. Congratulations, man. I'm friends with his mom. Went to college with her, Penny. One of my friends on here too, but I'm friends with his mom, Penny. But Malachi, Kai Moore. Trust was finest. He was Trust was finest. He got picked in the 4th round, going up to be a Jet, going to New York, going up to Gotham. All right, Ravens B plus. Malachi Starr to the Ravens, always a team player fit that I was keen on. Look at that. Like I said, some folks just know how to do it. The Ravens just know how to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right, Malachi Starr, Mike Green, the edge. Oh my God, he's a top 15 talent. Off the field concerns led this slide, but he's 1st round talent. That perfect. Listen, man. Emory Jones, Teddy Buchanan, the 4th round pick, the linebacker from out of Cal. Remember this guy's name, Teddy Buchanan. I'm telling y'all now. I watched them play. I watched Cal play a few times. That dude, man, is a heat-seeking missile. LeJontay Wester, good picks. Always good. Man, listen. I ain't got nothing to say about the Ravens ever. I trust them. The Bengals. Shamar Stewart. Demetrius Knight. South Carolina sent a lot of guys out their defense to the NFL in this draft. Dylan Fairchild. Yeah. South Carolina sent a lot of guys out their defense. Look at this. The Browns B minus. An eventful weekend. Mason Graham in the 1st round. Carson Schweitzinger. Quinshawn Judkins. Harold Fanning. Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Sampson, good running back from out of Tennessee. Shedeur Sanders, of course, we already talked about Shedeur. Harold Fanning is a good tight end. These are all good picks. I just think that they got them in the wrong order. Like Gabriel should have been in the 5th. Shedeur at worst should have been in the 3rd, but whatever. Yeah, Buchanan. No, Buchanan was number 10. I think he was number 10. But yeah, man, Cal went. They had a hell of a defense. The defense was stout. Let's see the Steelers. Derek Harmon, Caleb Johnson, good running back. Jack Sawyer is a good pickup as an edge rusher. Yeah, pretty decent. The Texans got a B. I'm trying to see what they gave us. Texans got a B. Jaden Higgins, Jalen Noel, Woody Marks, Jalen Reed. Nothing to it. Say Nick Martin is a smaller Dre Greenlaw. What y'all gonna do about Greenlaw anyway? Did y'all pay him? Y'all gonna pay him? The Colts, they gave a B minus. They got Tyler Warren. JT Tuamolo, that's a good pick. 2nd round pick. DJ Giddens, Riley Leonard, good picks. Yeah, Sawyer and White finna go crazy, dog. Look, Jaguars grade A. Here's why. Travis Hunter goes room. The Jaguars got aggressive at the top of the draft, moved up to get number 2 spot, got Hunter, the most talented player in the draft. Whether he plays offense or defense, indicating that he's going to play more wide receiver than corner, he's going to impact the game. I also like Hunter's fit with the Jags, who they have on both sides. He could be number 2 opposite of Tyson Campbell, and he could be number 2 opposite of Brian Thomas. That's what I was trying to get you to understand, Jake. It just fits. It makes sense on too many levels. On the field, off the field, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that. It just makes sense. to draft Tyson, to draft to move up and get Travis Hunter. Said the Hunter experience would be one of my favorite subplots, and also we got a good offensive line from West Virginia. And like I said, all that shit we traded to them. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 picks in this draft. Jalen McLeod, shout out to Jalen McLeod, outside linebacker from Auburn. He gonna make this team. He gonna be a hybrid rush in, stand up linebacker. Jalen McLeod gonna be a good pro. Watch what I tell you. Caleb Ransaw, man, safety out of Tulane, man. Heat seeking, man, like he's a ball hawk. Kaiser, Wyatt Milam. Milam won the 3rd round. Y'all boy Nick Saban said he tried to get him in the portal every year. This dude never entered the portal though. Tamper. Okay, they gave the Titans. Hell yeah. Yes, he is. Is he gonna play it every down? No. Is he gonna play it? Hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Let's see. Titans, they gave him a B plus. I like the wide receiver, Ayamanor. Yeah. Cam Ward, of course. So yeah, but fuck the Titans. Not a fan. Bro, listen, man. The whole premise behind drafting that dude was for that. He already said that's what he wants to do. Now he is going to play more wide receiver than corner, but he is going to play both. He's gonna play both. It's like he's gonna play both. Like, man, why buy the V8 if you only gonna drive 40? You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If it's got 225 on the dash, I'm gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, if it's got 225 on the dash, I'm not gonna drive it like a deuce in the quarter. Mash out. Broncos got a C plus. Jade Barron, RJ Harvey. Nothing. The Chiefs got a B plus. Nothing stand out there. The Raiders got a B plus. I know, Jake. That's what I'm saying. I understand that. I'm not saying, but I'm telling you, man. Travis Hunter, a different type of athlete. He a different type of physical. He's a different type of athlete. Like I said, I don't think he's going to play every down on corner. I don't think he's gonna play every down on wide receiver. But when you have a talent like that, man, you have to play it. You have to use it. Especially if you done promised him that. You get what I'm saying? You have to. And then if he's elite at one and mediocre at the other, then you remove it. But you gotta try it. Good pick. I like the Raiders picks. I like especially, man, Ashton Jensen and Jack Besh. I think they were good pickups. Dante Thorne too. Dante Thorne Jr. from Tennessee can fly. The Chargers, they gave them a C, but I'm gonna tell y'all something though. They picked up 2 wide receivers that I think are going to be stellar, dog. They picked up Trey Harris out of Ole Miss, and they picked up Keandre Lambert-Smith out of Auburn. Keandre Lambert-Smith, that's who was going to be the steal of the draft. Keandre 6'2", about 195. He run a 4.37 40. That dude, man, can contest catch. That dude can run routes. That dude can play. You hear me, man? Like this, I'm telling you, that's the steal of the draft. And I'm saying it right now. Keandre Lambert-Smith, man, if he had to play with any other quarterback other than damn Peyton Thorne, I think he puts up way. He caught 50 passes, still had 980 yards. and 8 touchdowns. He was tied for the SEC lead in touchdown. You had a quarterback that can actually throw, he probably would have had 1,200 yards. So either way, but that's it. That's the draft. Those are all the teams. And like I said, you know, this is just the beginning. You know, we'll see how everybody does moving forward. So, NBA, man, I did want to talk a little playoff basketball. Like I said, we done seen some teams get rinsed already. The Celtics rent the Magic gone home. Cleveland did the do with the Heat. I've never seen the Heat look so bad. They beat the hell out of the Heat. They beat the hell out of the Heat. Like they did the ultimate do with them motherfuckers, man. You got them. You got the Thunder. They rinsed the Thunder rinsed whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, dog, that was crazy. Yeah. Detroit won tonight. So it's 3-2, and they going back to the D. They won in New York, so it's 3-2, and they going back to the D. Pat Riley, man. Pat Riley, that Iron Fist shit ain't working, man. That Heat culture, Iron Fist shit. This is my problem with Pat Riley, man. Pat Riley really be on some my way or the highway type shit. I want y'all to think about all the greatest players in the Heat that done played for the Heat since Pat Riley been there. He ran them all off. Think about that. He ran them all off. A little light. He ran them all off. He ran Shaq off. He ran D Wade off. He ran LeBron off. He runs them all off. Think about that shit, man. How you run D Wade off, man? Wade County, the best player in franchise history. He just ran Jimmy off. Alonzo. You know what I'm saying? He runs them all off, dog. That's crazy to me. Bro ran LeBron off. Bro ran Shaq off. Bro ran D Wade off. Bro ran Jimmy Butler off. Think about that shit, man. Just think about that, man. Think about that. I think he ran Glenn Rice off. He ran Tim Hardaway off at some point in time. Like, bro, think about that shit, man. Yeah, as I said, Tim Hardaway, goddamn Mashburn. Bam Man Hero. Now it's on Bam and Hero. And Bam do look like he ready to go. Bam damn sure do look like he ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But you got guys sitting there that's not playing. You know what I'm saying? You got young talent that you need to be playing. Like, why Jaime Jaquez don't play? Why is Jaime Jaquez Jr. not playing? Why is Jaime Jaquez Jr. not playing, Holmes? Hold on, I'm trying to plug this lightning went out in here, man. I'm trying to see if I plug it up. Hold on. I bet I left it. Yeah. Ouch. Y'all can see me. I'm still pretty. Nah, well, fuck it. Anyway, how you do that? How you do that if you Pat Riley, bro? Like, that's just not acceptable to me. You know what I'm saying? Right, man. But he don't play Jaime Jaquez. They don't play Nikola Jovic. They don't play Kyle Ware. Like, you need to play these dudes, man. These been the first round picks of the last 3 drafts y'all done had, man. Why the fuck y'all not playing them? You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna trade Jimmy there, man, you bring Andrew Wiggins in there, man. Andrew Wiggins ain't tough. So they need to put Spo. Yeah, they do. They honestly do. I was gonna say that, man. Spo need to move up to the front office. Spo need to move up to the front office. Haslam need to be in the front office, and they need to hire a new coach. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what coach that you go. Like I would look at possibly like Mike Malone. Although I think whatchamacallit might try to hire Mike Malone. I think the Spurs might try to hire Mike Malone. But Tyler Jenkins, who Memphis let go of right before the damn playoffs, fuck all, who knows? Hold on, let me get this other light. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Ain't that Mo Bell? I'm so pretty. So pretty. No, that ain't Mo Bell. Yeah, that is. All right. Yeah, but like Malone or Jenkins, I think I would look at them. You know what I'm saying? If the Spurs don't try to get one first, I wouldn't be so. I think Taylor Jenkins might have came off the Spurs coaching tree, so he might be going back there. I think Pop not coming back. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like Mike Malone, I thought Sacramento might try to hire Mike Malone, but they just hired Doug Christie. So I'm telling you, Mike Malone would be a great pickup for Miami, and I would move Spo up, let him be the GM, and let move Zoe up to whatever Pat Riley doing. You know what I'm saying? move Spo up to whatever Zoe doing. And then Haslam, man, get him something, he can be Spo assistant or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can keep it heat culture, but man, Pat Riley Pat gotta step aside at this point, man. It's not working anymore. It's a different world. I think Spo would really be great for that. Look at Peyton Manning in Denver at the game. Peyton. But yeah, that's my opinion. But that's just, man, like I said, the Lakers, man. I'll take Bam in LA all day and twice on Sunday. What? Because we got nothing down low, bro. And that's what's beating us right now. Right now, the reason that we are finna be put out the playoffs here in 5 games against fucking Minnesota is because we got nothing for goddamn Julius Randle, and we got nothing for goddamn Nas Reed, and nothing for Rudy Gobert. Like we ain't doing shit with them, dog. So as a Kings fan, we need to hire something. Yeah, they hired Doug Christie today. I saw it earlier, man. They gonna move him to permanent. He gonna be the coach. And yeah, Pat is doing the same thing Jerry Jones be doing. But like I say, I think personally, I would have, let's say 2000, Rick Allen ain't walking through there. Nah. His son, though. Where his son at? His son who coaches? Where the son coach at? Mike Malone. Mike Malone from Denver, old coach. But that's his son coaching the Nuggets right now. David Allen. Boy, so crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just the Lakers, man. Like I said, I would take Bam now, man, because we. Do y'all see, man, that we played that starting five the entire second half? Like the Lakers did not make a single substitution in the second half of that game. They wound up losing by 3, bro. What's good? What's good, homie? What up? But bro, that shit, man. Bro, they did not make a single fucking. Yeah, it was fixed, but you know. I say this, man. That 2002 Kings team might have been that's one of the top 5 teams that never. Well, they didn't make it to the finals, but they didn't win the championship. The best team to me, besides 2016 Golden State, the best team I ever seen that didn't win the championship, didn't make it to the finals, the 2000 Portland Trail Blazers. 2000 Portland Trail Blazers, one of the best teams I ever seen. Fuck not making it to the finals, dog. The 2000 Portland Trail Blazers is one of the best teams I've ever seen. And you can go back. Y'all go back and look at them rosters. Go back and look at that roster of the 2000 Portland Trail Blazers. Who the Lakers, they had us down 15 at the end of the third quarter in Game 7 at the Western Conference Finals. Couldn't hold us. Took some stupid shots in the fourth quarter. We walked their ass down. Brian Shaw and them started hitting all them threes. And I'm telling you, the 2000 Portland Trail Blazers, Damon Stoudemire, Steve Smith, Scottie Pippen. I think the Portland Trail Blazers 2000 was better than the 2002 Kings. They might, just my personal opinion. And I'm finna name why. Damon Stoudemire, Steve Smith, Scottie Pippen, Rasheed Wallace, Arvydas Sabonis, Greg Anthony, Bunzy Wells, Detlef Shrimp, Brian Grant, Jermaine O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog. Hey, bro. And I'm missing some folks. Stacey Augman. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm telling you. Hey. Man, listen. I said I feel. I said the 2002 Kings were good. Great. I just said I think the 2000 Portland was better. But I said they was up there. Jermaine was just young. Jermaine wasn't garbage. He was just young. And plus they had Rasheed Wallace and Brian Grant and Arvydas Sabonis. He couldn't get no PT. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog. But as far as talent, he was never trash. Let's look at the team. Hey, Blue Laces. Young Nipsey. Me too, dog. I'm telling you, I said I watched. I was watching ball like crazy at this time, man. Early 2000, because I was still hooping every damn day in school. You know what I'm saying? So we were watching. He did take off, man. Jermaine O'Neal was a damn all-star. He was an all-star in Indiana. He was an all-star. He was a top man. He was a top-tier offensive, top-tier big. He got hurt. Indiana fell off. That Malice in the Palace shit, I'm going to tell you something, man. Of all the people that it affected the most, it was him. Because Jermaine O'Neal was an all-star. And he was on the top tier to be an MVP candidate. And that shit fucked him up more than anybody else. I'm not the only one that think. I heard some of his teammates say that shit. He wasn't never the same after that Malice on the Palace, dog. After that shit happened, he was never the same. It happens. I think it was mental. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, where he was in his career and what happened and how he never shook back. You know what I'm saying? Then he got hurt, moved around a couple times. But I'm telling you, when they got, and I go to my grave saying this. I go to my grave saying this. They would have won the championship that year. I think they won the championship in 2005. And I think they would have beat us in 2004 if they had beat Detroit in the Eastern Conference Finals. They would have beat, man. No, they would have beat our ass, man. Just like Detroit did. Shit. No, I'll tell you, man, the Pacers were good. The Pacers is one of those franchises that I be saying they may not always be the best, but they're always good. The Pacers are always good. When the Pacers been bad? I want y'all to think about it. When have the Pacers been bad? You know what I'm saying? They may not always be great, but they're always good. Always. But yeah. So either way, man, playoffs going on. You already got some teams that moved on. Like I said, right now I'm looking at Denver and the Clippers. Denver up 15 with about 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Who is this coaching the Nuggets? Oh, I think this Rick Adelman's son coaching the Nuggets right now. So yeah, but like I say, the Cavaliers have moved on. The Celtics have moved on. I really don't. I haven't been watching it. I watch hockey. I haven't been watching it too tough as of yet. I haven't been watching the playoffs too tough. I'm gonna pick up on that though. That's gonna kick up. Let's see. The Thunder have moved on. Trying to think who else. The Nuggets are. The Golden State up 3-1. Minnesota up 3-1. This one tied at 2-2. The Celtics have moved on. The Cavaliers have moved on. Let's see, the Pacers. The Pacers moved on. The Pacers put the Bucks out tonight. Fuck the Preds, man. I'm a Kings fan. I go to some games though. I go to the games here. I'm a King. I like the Kings. I don't like nothing. I don't like no Nashville teams. I don't like none of the teams here. I go to the games when they play the Kings. Even the soccer team. Like I like LAFC. I like LAFC. So when Nashville play LAFC, when they come down here, I go to the game. Yeah. Nah, I don't fuck with none of these. I don't fuck with none of the Nashville teams. I don't. I sure don't. I don't go for none of them. Yep. Yeah, the Kings won the cup. I'm a fan. I'm telling you, man. I keep up. I keep up now. Don't ever think I don't. I keep up. I watch everything. But yeah, man, we've been going strong for an hour and a half now. Hour and 40 minutes. I wasn't expecting to do that, but I ain't tripping. We are gonna get ready to shut her down. Get my final word from third. Y'all been great, man. I appreciate it. Jay, where you been, man? Oh, man, why you ain't been tuning in to the show? Every Tuesday and Thursday, I come on here, man. Where you been at, brother? Make sure you be back. on Thursday. We can continue to chop up the game. Let me get ready to shut her down. Shut her down. Get my final word for the night. Hey, shout out to everybody that purchased the shorts, man. I got another video I gotta edit. But everybody that purchased the War Damn shorts, the roller, I still got some roller shorts. I still got a couple of the War Damn shorts. I got both colors of the War Damn shorts. Just a couple left though, because they've been diving. Hey, y'all, they've been diving down on those, and that's cool. So check that out. I got more stuff on the site. It's gonna be a dope summer, man. So hit me up, man. I got of course the Birmingham, the City of Magic t-shirts popping. Got a lot of stuff going. Oh, that's cool, bro. I didn't know you worked at UAB. Bet. Word. Okay. Well, definitely, man. Again, I thank y'all for tuning into the show again tonight. Like I said, shop my website, dbic1989.com. Make sure you follow both Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as DBIC1989 on Instagram. Follow Third Lawson on Instagram. Here's the Tuesdays and Thursdays podcast on Instagram. Be sure to follow all that. Yeah, man, do that for real, man. Hey, do that for real. One of the things that I love when people come here, especially when I haven't seen in a while. I just honestly, man, I just be happy to see people still alive, man, and doing okay. You know what I'm saying? It warmed my heart, especially, man, us that went to school together. We went, I loved Huffman, man. You'll hear me say this often, man. I got a lot of love for the people I went to Huffman with. I went to a few different elementary schools. I went to a couple middle schools. I went to a couple colleges. I went to Huffman I never went anywhere else for high school. So I'm a Viking to the heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Viking to the heart. So I care deeply about Huffman and my people that I went to Huffman with. And like I said, man, holler at me when you come to town. I said, Jake, man, I'm happy that you joined. Happy that you're doing well, man. Glad to see you still, man, kicking. When I get Jason to come out, man. We'll fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Hit Broadway, man. Drink some bourbon, drink some of his whiskey, do some shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, do that for sure. Don't forget. But yeah, man. Final word. In this segment, man, I give a final word. I really don't have a word per se to give. Like I said, I think, man, one of the main things that I've been focusing on here lately is like, man, pushing forward. I will say one thing that I did see, like I was Idris Elba. I saw him talking about, man, like when you working, like keep your head down and just keep working, bro. Looking up, stopping and looking up just kind of distracts you. Sorry. It slows you down. Like he was giving an analogy, like when he swims, he tries to swim 25 laps. He says, man, if he gets in and just swims, and he stops to look up and see where he is, man, he'll be tired by the 15th lap because, man, he's kind of he slowed himself down, and now his expectation he thought he would be further than he is, and now, man, just knowing that he's not, he's tired, tires him out mentally. But man, when he puts his head down and just swims and swims and swims and swims and swims, and we said when he looks up, he's already 22, 23 laps in. It's nothing for him to knock out the next two. You know what I'm saying? So anything that y'all working on, anything that y'all doing, like, man, avoid the distractions. Of course, enjoy life, but man, keep your head down and keep working. And you'll be further along than you expect to be more times than not. And so that's kind of what I've been doing, man. Yeah, I see you, Jake, man. I appreciate you again for joining tonight. So again, keep your head down, man. Keep working. Keep at what you're at. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. So we're gonna stay at it. We're gonna stay at it. We're gonna stay at it. So that's my final word. Keep your head down, keep working. Like I said, be sure to follow these pages I said for you all to follow and for joining the show. We're gonna end the show on our 1995 tip. Hit y'all with a little jizza featuring my man Mefta Cal, the Shadow Boxing. One of my favorite songs, man. You just had to be there. You had to be there. But again, like I always say, lay low, take it slow. Watch the show every Tuesday and Thursday with your boy, yours truly. And man, let's keep at it, man. Thank y'all again, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, man. I appreciate it. Much love. Italian Stallion. Big toe. Know just what the fuck I'm doing. Nigga snoozing. Arrest me. Trust me. You know my steez. You don't. I slayed them seeds back in the rec room era.